That's right, you are here. It is another. Oh, jeez, camera's a bit high today, isn't it? I like having half my head chopped off usually. My goodness. God, really? Okay, that's better. There we go. Reps with the Reacher 22 tutu. Wearing my tutu. Brana. Queenslander. Cheers. Hang on. Cheers. It's Foxzilla. The Foxorama. The Fox 8 Ball. How we going? Oh, I did it again, guys. Oh no. Hang on. I started lifting the weights. And I left the lid open. I left the lid open on my handles container. Nearly snapped. Whoops. No worries, Queenslander. Hope it helped. Can't remember what tips I gave, but it was a week ago. Yeah, hope they helped, man. Did that feel good whilst you were training? Oh, that's right. Was it the inner elbow? Who was that? Who was on about the inner elbow? Anyway. Perfect. I'm not going senile yet. Move this table across just a little bit. Okay. Oh, alright. Gotta warm up that wrist. What's been happening? It's been a week. It has been a week. What's been happening, everyone? Fox, tell me what's been happening in arm wrestling. I'm sure you've got people everywhere telling you what's going on, who's going where, who signed what contract, all the fun things. Oh, I need an extra band. My bad. I've got a band. I'm sorry. I'll be back. I'm just behind the screen. Don't kill me. I'll even get out that one too. I think I might need that one too. You go on. You go. All bands. Alright. Should be interesting. Ow! Get you back. Mosquito. Alright, what's happening? How we going, everyone? If you are just joining, Reps with the Reacher. Woo! So basically, I do my training session. You guys hopefully do one at home as well, or think about doing one, which would be nice. And from there, we just have a good chat and go through what's going on in arm wrestling. Any tips that you guys want. I know it's not for everyone, but I'm here regardless. So tough luck. I got the wrong shoes. I got a free gift on Temu. Picked running shoes. They are luminous, and walking in them in the sun is a mission without shades. Oh gosh. Fair enough. Wife is getting heavily critiqued by athletes. In what way, Fox? In what way? They being biased, they charging too much, what's going on? What's crack-a-lackin'? Okay, yep, we can't do that, that's fine. Okay. Awesome. That reach is fine. This one. Whoop. Okay, okay. That one. pretty much like the start of Amazon. Everyone thinks it's a scam. Actually, it's more like Wish. Yeah, I'm good with that. I haven't bought anything off there either, but they keep trying to get me to buy stuff off there. Oh, you guys can't see jack of what I'm doing. Okay. I hate using these little bands around my elbow. They never stay. Whip on my elbow. Need something to stop them sliding down. Would be really nice. What have I got? 2 seconds. I think I found something. Did I see? Where's that little handle? Handle? No. Oh well. Is what it is. Now, what are you saying? Bowen. Spiderweb effect. That's it. I think it's something to do with doping, but I'm not sure because I haven't had a chance. Yes, they do test in WAF Queenslander. No, Timu is legit. I swear I got free running shoes for playing the game. Fair enough. Definitely the spiderweb effect, and I think that is the issue, Queenslander. Alright. I'm just going to put it through there. Alright. Awesome. Oh, all right. Do you work the opposite way too? What do you mean opposite way? As in like going back out? No. I don't train like you. I don't train to lose, so no. It's all good, Bowen. What do you mean, dude? Arm Gods Canada event is set to. Oh yeah, nice. Who's in that one? Did an arm wrestling video with Mr. Beast. I did see that. Training from all angles. Indeed. I'm trying to get, so I've got the green band here on a 45, probably about my face height. And then I've got the black band at a 45 down at probably knee height. Trying to pull that up for my wrist rise and pronation at the same time. The green band is pronation. As I'm basically pulling down, it's pulling me back up, and then red band is directly above me, kind of pulling down. So as I'm going down, I've got pressure still pulling up, and then all these two small bands basically just pulling across to make sure that I'm getting that connection with my elbow. You don't want to lose that. I don't wanna destroy the beer man. He is, yeah, no, destroy his wrist. Pretty much just opposites of what you're doing now. No. See, I do the same. Alistair, how we going? How we going, mate? What's crack-a-lackin'? So it's it. There we go. Brilliant. Almost. Nation. Let's try this. And down pressure. Alrighty. Anyone else? 9 people in the chat. How are we all going? Got 6 people talking to me. What's happening? Queenslander, I am gunning straight towards the one who pronates. Don't pronate as much as me. Yeah, it's a lot of bands, dude. Josh Parker on a losing streak. That's right, mate. You had an exploding elbow technique. So just make sure that one doesn't happen again and you'll be fine. Are you training for someone? I am training straight for nationals. So I have 66 days, I believe, 67 days, something like that, until nationals, and that's what I'm gunning for. So, all the men in the chat, Bowen, he is going to be there. Bowen Cantado from New South Wales, as well as Mario Tambakis, as well as hopefully many other top Australian arm wrestlers will be in attendance, so I can run them all over. So, Ginny, that's what you're going to be now. Do you train often with Ryan? No, I don't. I haven't trained with Ryan for probably 8 months, and that was very briefly at a group training session. Yeah, I know I'm way too strong, Bowen. It's all good. You bring power, I bring way too much. You're wrong. That was Cobra Rhodes' exploding hand technique. Just a little bit of a change, but thoughts on Barcho? I believe he cleaned up Ongabayev left. Did I see that correctly? In that case, phenomenal form. That's what you want to be. So, alright, next one. Who else we got in here? Thanks for everyone being here. As you can see, I'm just answering questions as I train. If you do have a question, feel free to come in and say good day. I don't bite. Thoughts on AWE? Would you want to verse any other Aussies? Super match format. I want to verse plenty of arm wrestlers in super match format. I'm not afraid of versing guys. I'm just not not going to be competing in AWE. So yeah, is what it is. What's up next? Mamma mia. whose hook style is better, Sasho or Rustam, in your opinion? Rustam, 100%. But if you want to look at a really good hook style, Medashenko. Look what he did to Dadakan. Just boop. Clean, simple, clinical destruction. Great. Oh, what is that doing? Won't you over that top knuckle? Come here. Over the knuckle. Sorry guys, I got distracted. There you go. Alrighty. Ooh. 9 people in the chat. What's going on? I do a similar time last week, no one. I do 9 o'clock today and everyone's in here. 10! My goodness, it's crazy. You guys just joining me. This is Reps with Reacher. As you can see, I'm just having a chin wag with everyone in the chat. I do my reps, I do my training session for the day. And normally I wouldn't go on a Monday, but I wasn't able to make my usual training session with my training partner, so I am here. So welcome and cheers, partner. Alan Zaloyev has good style of hook. Indeed. Absolutely agreed. I was just comparing 2 short lever guys. I wouldn't put yourself into the situation of Sasho. It's a lot on your shoulder and a lot of commitment into driving across your opponent. Whereas I believe the control method of Rustam is going to be a more longevity based style that you will see across a lot of different pullers, and if you do get to that elite stage of it, it does become really lethal. So 13 people, my goodness, numbers going through the roof. I think if Alan goes east versus west, no one touches him under 80. Alan who? Sorry. Alan who? Onka lifts. Yo, how you doing? I'm doing great, my man. Had a good Father's Day weekend. Chilled out. Did some things that I wanted to do. Spent time with the family. The Drew, mate. It is 2 o'clock or something. Go to bed. Stop doing Uber Eats. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're driving safely. And take care of yourself, alright? I know. I just said that, Drew. I swear. 3:25. Alright. It's even later, so go to sleep. Appreciate you jumping in and giving me the YouTube algorithm boosting comment, my friend. Take care of yourself, alright? Don't say that. Don't have 2 hours sleep. Sorry, Josh, I saw your comment. Do you think that's why that dude broke his arm? Forgot his name. He's reversed, right? What's his name? Someone helps out. Zurab. Yes, thank you. That's the one. Thank you, Onka. And Josh. Yep, there we go. Awesome. Yeah, I think it's because he had so much dedication to going across, and he arm wrestled so far out that the second that someone got him A flat and B had enough in that defensive pronated style to pull back at the same time as clenching in. When you're out here and you're really trying to drag someone down, it's just all that way. And if you put enough there yourself, you're going to break your own arm, let alone whatever they are able to do there. So, yeah, it's pretty, yeah, anyway. Sasha was very forward when he does it, for the most part, but Zurab was very open, a very joint rotation style, downward, open arm, relying on his strength. So I wouldn't recommend it, but hey, there's plenty of people that get successful with it. I mean, you know, Zurab, prime example. Thoughts on Devon versus Dennis? We don't know. We can only go off what happened between John and Devon and Dennis and Devon, and where we believe Devon has gone since then, how much Dennis is taking since then, where he's progressing. He's got an absolute killer team to train with. So, I mean, strength-wise, you just go, okay, let's just presume Dennis wins every aspect of hold and strength. Does Devon have enough in leverage advantage, positional gains that he will make whilst Dennis is in those open positions to change the game enough? Will Devon have to go outside and get Dennis's hand? Potentially. Have we seen people flatten Dennis's hand? Yes. Have we seen his right hand go back? Not that I've seen. And that's the hard part. Does Devon have enough stick to stop Dennis getting that full arm onto it? I'd say Devon, depending on which format it's at, probably takes it majority rounds 4-2 or even 5-1. Indeed. Yeah, I feel the same, Josh. Like, there's just so much power in a lot of those guys that, you know, they make it look so easy. Sasha was mega. When I shook his hand, it was like grabbing a building to shake hands with. Yeah, I saw him at Worlds when he was still in juniors back in 2015, and he was just like this little compact sized travel luggage that you could have just, like, you know, had a handle on and just walked away with, and no one would have said, oh no, that's going to be overweight. He was just like this compact little 75 kilo guy. Now he's like a boulder. So yeah, completely different person to the one that I met. So was that recently though? You can't go back any further than where Dennis has been training lately. You really can't. Kazakhstan arm wrestlers are so impressive. It's like they all arm wrestle almost identical, and that's just because they have a you know, legit training program for people from 6 months old to 60. So they all are a byproduct of a basically an education in sports science of arm wrestling, and the best method to biomechanically gain advantages over your opponent and the methods that work for building strength, etc., etc., are just there for them under that training program. So Sasha is a vegan as well, isn't he? I'd be surprised by that. Yeah, I stood talking to Jeff Hale and Bojidar. Sasha is so small, I didn't see him. Exactly. Like, imagine him standing next to Kadetcha, Latin and Rivas, and then there's just going to be like this guy at like hip height that's just like down here whilst everyone else is talking. I mean, Sasha makes Ray look tall, so, you know, that's saying something. It's a life, eh? It is Queenslander, indeed. Oh, alright, fair enough. It's a lifestyle, but a lot of them still do hold normal day jobs, so it's crazy. Just like to thank the 11 people in the chat at the moment. Thank you for watching. I appreciate everyone being in here. I don't do much other than chat to you guys and do reps. I'm about to do another set of something different. But yeah, I do appreciate it. If you do have questions, feel free to keep sending them through. Happy to chat with you guys as long as you're here. I'll probably wrap it up at around the hour mark, and then go have some dessert and watch something on TV before I go to bed. Oh, that was a shoulder workout as well. Redden H. How are we going? Hey Jordan, cheers for dropping by training at Armbenders. That Saturday learned a few more tips. Didn't even know Green Dragon was an actual thing. Checked it out online after training for elbow flare. Yep, that's one of our Arm Wrestling Australia sponsors, Green Dragon, as well as Prana. Yeah. They're a great Australian company, run, owned, and produced by one man. He's a one-man band, so true Australian product. If you want to get behind it, Green Dragon sports creams. They've got a variety of different ones, so jump on it. I'm using my Prana products at the moment, L-glutamine, creatine, and something else. Mamma mia. A sec, when I close my hand, should I immediately clamp with my fingers? No. For example, Sandris has his fingers loose until go, if that makes sense. Leo, how we going, little finger? What's wiggling around? Sorry. Mamma mia. I try and always keep a plate, what I call something for someone to basically hit when they go to take back pressure. That for me is the best way, especially in a strap. That way I'm not focusing on squeezing them in and losing the ability to cup, because when you squeeze your hand really tight, you can't cup as far as when you are nice and loose. So if you just have a really strong containment, hence why I do this all the time. I start like this. This is training my containment. I'll move that to a better angle. That is what I like to train with, and it is a cone, so the top end is bigger, and for me that means that my index finger is taking a lot of the work, and then I will often swap it over so that my pinky does the same. And when the pinky takes it, obviously it's like someone's trying to top roll out of my hand. When I'm focusing on it at the top, it's my offensive style. Offensive meaning I am looking to imagine this as the top knuckle of my opponent, and when I want to take their hand, for instance, I am doing this. So the equivalent is that. Hope that is a good enough video demonstration. How you going, Leo? How's your training, dude? Who's giving you troubles? Where are you going to be at Nationals? Who are you going to absolutely destroy? And are you going to Canberra? I forgot to ask Mark. Thank you. Yeah, welcome. Happy to answer questions like that, guys. So if you got some, make sure you do put it in. If I need a clarification on stuff, try and be particular. Like, if you're like, you know, is my top roll going to be better if I rise through the top of my opponent's hand? Well, are you still trying to do a low hand top roll whilst rising? Because that doesn't work. You know, just make sure that you got a good amount of detail in there for me to kind of pick around what I can and can't do from it. Alright, see how many I can do now. Did anyone count that last set? If you can, count this set for me, because I just lose count. I never keep track. I don't know how many reps and sets I do. I just do what I feel it's going to be good. So. Getting massive. No comments in that time. Come on. Oh, hopefully, guys. So as you know, at the moment, I only have. Well, you should know. I only have one pulley set up. It's meant to be a high-low pulley, but as it was with a high-low pulley, it became a 2-to-1 ratio. So whatever I put on the bar was half the weight. So I changed it around and made it so that the cable worked to be a 1-to-1, but that meant that I could only have it as a top cable, which gets really annoying. So I've always wanted a adjustable height pulley system, and I found one on Marketplace the other day, and I should be picking it up tomorrow, hopefully, for a nice little steal. And then you'll see me adjusting my heights a little bit more and hopefully getting a little bit more variety in terms of what I'm doing, because I really want to have a lap drag where I'm just pulling straight back and not always coming down. As much as I do love coming from a completely high angle, I do want to have that variation, because there's sometimes where you just need a absolutely straight pull back against your opponent when you're in the strap and stuff like that, and you're both going for a top roll. So, geez, no one else commenting? Is my internet gone down? Leo, you haven't responded to me. Come on, help me out. What's your weight at, Leo? Is everyone just writing like massive questions now? Shouldn't have said all that. Oh my goodness. Oh, Kern Chum, how are we going? I'm doing great, mate. Yeah, I'm doing really good. I won't be at Kraken's this week, just letting you know, so don't go there and tell me that I wasn't there. I'm going up to Torben's, hopefully, if I have time. Just because I told Torben I'd try and get there a couple more times before Nationals, so going to try and get there, get some good resistance on my arm, and try and destroy the man. Big band time. Anyone that is a avid follower of the Reacher and has watched a couple of reps with the Reacher will know what I'm about to do. Those that are new to the channel, this is one of my favourite exercises for arm wrestling that I do in times of desperation. No, this is for me to get better at holding the chain together, as I like to call it, and making sure that when I do hit with all my might, it's not just me relying on this style band. I want to be able to throw as much as I weigh, and that's what I do here. So wrapping around my pronation and then just taking a lean back and seeing where it goes. And as long as I keep this the same, I'm happy. Stay there, come on. Happy days, happy days. Secret training. No secret training. But yeah. Huge viewership on Mondays. My goodness. I suppose it's Sunday in some places still, isn't it? Just. Oh my goodness. Oh, I just want my back to go, guys. It's a little bit uncomfy. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's much better. Alright, cool. Oh, give it another 15 seconds or something. Any other comments? No? Alright. Well, anyway, not much for me this week. Oh, there we go. Sorry, man. Been in and out. Mr. Inconsistent today. You're right, Fox. It's all good. Thanks for hanging around regardless. Yeah, but just busy week at work. Had a good old time and had a good family weekend. Yeah. That's about it. "8 weeks till you hit up Nationals, Fox. My goodness. Our Nationals must be around the same time. When's yours? What date?" Mine's the 11th of November, and I know that is 60... So yours must be the week before. Yours must be like the 4th of November, I'm going to say. Or even the week... No. It's got to be the 4th of November, 8 weeks. Yeah, somewhere like that. Depends on which weekend you're counting. Oh my goodness. I need a longer lean back, guys. 28th. Oh, bugger. That's when our Nationals was meant to be, actually, Fox. We just moved it back so that we could get the amazing venue that we're going to be at South Bank Piazza in my backyard. Only half an hour drive away, so I'm going to wake up in my own bed. Drive down the road. Wake up. Pow, pow, pow. Gold medal. Done. That's the plan anyway. Last year Maiden threw me into Pro Nationals. I got murdered. Yeah, well, you know. We don't have the luxury of anything else. We just have Pro. I think it's a good thing, to be honest. Getting meaty. Alright. Loved it. Pulled stars. Jeez. Shot straight past the moon, hey? That's it. See? Kern Chum's on the same train. No, Will's one of the guys down here that's doing his best to catch up to everyone else and be a part of the mix. And that's what I had to do. Like, you know, I was the weakest guy around when I started and had no chance against anyone at a national level. Just made me work harder, really. So. Oh, jeez. Another drink. Another drink. Another drink. Another drink. Ooh. Great viewership tonight. Thanks everyone for sticking around. Everyone in the chat checks 8 people. Last one I had 2, so this is fantastic. It's not about how many people you have, it's about the quality that you have around you. So, thanks for being quality, guys. Red and H, where do you get your resistance bands from? Funnily enough, I saw it by accident. It was like a discount warehouse for supplies in Enoggera in Brisbane, and they I looked up, you know, they had like this little square sign on like a door and no other sign whatsoever, so I just looked up the company, see if they were going to be dodgy or not. Sure enough, it was a pretty average site, but found out that they had resistance bands and larger ones, so I went and got this one. The rest are just from Kmart, man. All of these style ones, the little ones, they're like $5. These ones are like $6, and then the next size up was like 8 or 10 or something like, I don't know. They're not more than like $12, so but that one cost me like 40 something, maybe $50. But it was the largest rated band that they had, and it was like 85 to 100 kilos or something. So it's Pro Elite Fitness Equipment. Never knew they had their name on there. But anyway, Pro Elite Fitness Equipment. It's apparently the name of this band. So if you look them up, whatever their band is from 85 to 100 kilos, that's this one. As you can tell, it is quite thick because that's it against my hand. And that's saying something because I have big hands. So, alright. Last one. And then last one of these. And then I will jump over to doing some pronation. Probably some defensive. And yeah. One more. work out. Right. Oh gosh. I got mine on Amazon, fair enough. $50. That's a slab of piss. And a pack of Winnie Blues, mate. Get the boys round. Don't know where your $50 goes, but no. Yeah, it barely gets to Winnie Blues, you're right, Queensland. But I don't know. I don't smoke or drink that often. Well, I don't smoke at all, and I don't drink all that often. So, yeah. Well, I live in 84, but face. Oh, 1984. Gotcha. Yeah. Hey, we've gotten 2 packs of eat, 2 slabs, 2 packs of Winnies. No problems. Anyway. Yeah, Teen Wolf was scared. $2 each. $2 a pack. Eesh. Trying to drink the rest of this now, that way when I finish the live later I have room for my dessert. I didn't mix that properly. I just got some crunchy creatine. It's never great. I started a new program for nationals today, mate. Pretty similar, but added supinated side pressure and more pronated back pressure. Nice. Should help out with those areas that you're lacking. Ooh. That bloody yowie. I know. Oh no. You talking about that one? Ooh, where are we? That one? That's his dog toy. Wait, there, that one? Oh, funny. Yep, that's his dog toy. Yeah, it's definitely not a smoothie. Alright, let's get some pronation going. Oh yeah. That's the one I was doing lap rows with the other week. Just gonna send it for a couple of pronations. Maybe. We'll find out. Alright. Let's do some pros. No, no, not Devon niche training. I do full movement. I want to know that when I'm down here, I can go whoop, on Mario's wrist. Nice and easy. On Cantado. All easy, guys. Just as long as I've got more pronation and back pressure and rise than they do of everything else, I'm fine. But yeah. So what have I done today? Did my combined top roll surge pin. Done little bits of cupping along the way. Keep that wrist nice and flexy. Riser, 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 riser. Indeed. Did my band lean backs, which are more people should do them in my opinion. I really love these for keeping your connection, knowing your limits and things like that. You can do it with riser as well, just don't do it as hard. There is a limit for everyone, and riser is a very small movement. Your pronation can be backed by other big muscle groups, but riser not so much. And that's why you need to go riser, 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 riser with your training. And be really stable in all motions of rise. Like Devon. Devon's great at this one. He just, in any position, he just rises. And that's what you need to get to. And I'm talking too much. I need to do another set in 20 seconds. So, any other questions coming in? Come on, punch them my way. If not, you have to wait a minute. Form is very important in overweight. Indeed. Indeed. Very much so, folks. I couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. Question mark? I'd rather pronate 25 kgs properly than do 30 wrong. Indeed. I'd prefer to do 1 rep perfectly than do 40 reps incorrectly. Redden, do you take fish oil? I used to, and I will in the lead up to nationals. I just am lazy, hence why I'm having creatine in a shake. Trying to remember to do it once a day is hard enough, so trying to take my tablets and stuff like that as well. Like I used to take magnesium, used to take fish oil, krill oil, and then turmeric and vitamin D, calcium, and one other I'm forgetting. No, because what was it? Something else. Something else. I took fish oil before, but it repeats. Oh, forever so yeah, fair. All right. What do we got? BCAAs. Indeed. Indeed. Thank you. Yes, definitely BCAAs. And I'm trying to find the flavor that I used to like. It's very hard at the moment, so I'm just having my stuff with Powerade. Yes. So this is just a lovely Powerade mixed in with everything else. All the prana supplements that I've gained over the over the years. So vitamin D drinks are mega and cheap, pretty tasty, too good alternative for a drink. Yeah, I just took it as a tablet, dude. Made it easier back then because I just have them all separated into a couple days and then take it. But I just got lazy. Trying to remember to take it in the morning or at night, or did I take it today? I can't remember because I did 12 hours. I just get lazy, so I need to not be lazy, and I'm trying not to be lazy and remember to do all these things, but it gets there. Onkelis, Reacher, when I try to control the center in practice, I get pain in my elbow the very next day, and it stays for 2 to 3 days. Should I just keep practicing it, or is there a problem? I don't think there's a problem. I think it's probably more so that if you're trying to hold center while someone's taking something from you, so if you're not in a good hand dominant position, for example, or if you're holding center in a hook, perhaps you're underneath in rotation, and then therefore your fascia in your elbow or your so many things. I just, yeah, there you go, man. It's just newbie pains. It's fine. Probably just tone down what you're trying to do in terms of effort, and focus on the way that you're doing it and what you can gain in that position. So say you're in center table and you're trying to hold against someone, instead of trying to just hold center like this, try and move around a little bit. See if you can still hold this. See this? This is the same here and here, right? So if you're doing it with someone weaker than you, try and keep everything that you've got just in a defensive position, or try and hold it in an offensive position. Move forward, move back. You might find that using a little bit more back pressure, a little bit more lat drag to pull your opponent and take a little bit of pressure off your inner elbow. Lots of things can change that. I don't think it's a bad thing. It should just be newbie pain that you get. Likelihood is that it's somewhere around here, or right in that little fella right there. And sometimes you'll get it underneath in your tricep from trying to drag all the time. If that's the case, dude. I don't know if you saw it last week, but there was in the video, I did a lay down exercise where I lay down on the edge of the bench, and put a plate in my hand whilst I'm laying down, so that's falling away from my body, and I just try and maintain center with that. It's only like a 4 or 5 kilo lift, but you try and do it for 2 to 3 minutes. So a great blood flow rehab exercise for elbow pains. So go back and watch the last one where I did mention that. I think I might have mentioned it for you, but someone did ask that question. But yeah, that definitely helps. Just try and jump on that after you do a training session. Even if you can do it before you go to bed that night, get that extra blood flow flowing. That way you don't have the lactic acid build up, and you're not, if you do take it a little bit easier, you won't have that massive stretch in your elbow. It'll be much easier for you to feel better sooner. Hope that helps. Yeah, that's it. Alright, pronation. Bye. Ooh. Yeah. Bah. Tripped over. Hope that helps. Got it. Awesome. Alright. Last couple of minutes, I'm just going to do a little warm down. A little bit of supination maybe. And then you guys can respond to any questions or anything. We've got 8 people in here. Only 2 people have responded. So 3 people, 4 people, something like that recently. I do appreciate the everyone jumping on the like button. I only do like it, guys, if you appreciate what I'm doing. I'm not here for, you know, trying to make this my day job, but hopefully spread a little bit of knowledge for the moment, and hopefully this gets me somewhere where I can fly around and do a little bit more of what I love doing. That's all I'm trying to do really here. If you guys get something out of it, that's a bonus for me, and hence why I'm so open with willing to share knowledge and stuff like that. So if you like it, also share it with other people, let them know if they might like it, if they need some tips and stuff as well. Always happy to answer just anyone that jumps in the chat before it gets, you know, if I start getting, you know, 100 people trying to ask questions, then it might get a little bit difficult, but for the meantime, happy to do what I can. And I found my other phone, so just need to charge it, and then hopefully next time I can have the comments here, down here. I do like looking up at you guys, but just reading the comments and trying to flick up onto the screen every time I see a comment fade away is a bit annoying, so. Right, I am cooked, guys. JM press will help with elbow pain. It will, but it's not for everyone. Not everyone likes them. Alright, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this episode of Reps with Reacher, episode number 22. For now, take care, everyone. Make sure that you jump on the table, do some reps, and until you see you next time, keep repping it. Ooh, look at that. A little bit of lighting going my way tonight. Fun ones, mate. Later, troops. See you from Queenslander. Take care, everyone. See you next time.